So now guys, let's come to the fun part and install some plugins. Um, as told you in the last episode, you should do a power limit on your NVIDIA graphic cards. And some guys get confused about the identifiers, and yeah, it's just easy. It's just NVIDIA SMI is the command, and you hit enter, and I guess this is much more. And this here are the identifiers you have to change because yours will be different. And well, yeah, it's a bad habit. If you ever program an operating system, don't use bus identifiers, because if your mainboard swaps or you put in another card, this will change. And I don't know how Ubuntu guys came on the idea that this is a good idea. Yeah, so um, in the old days it was just CPU, I guess GPU 0, GPU 1. But yeah, now we have this. Nobody knows why. Yeah. So let's spin up our beautiful system. Start Linux SH. And see. Yeah. And we are back in the game. Maybe we go to our other chat here with the Japanese girl. And so to install an extension, you don't have to load the model. Perhaps you should later to test it, but it's not necessary to install it. So go to session, and as I said, here are a few pre-configured, let's say, plugins, extensions they're called. So let's try. One of the important that you can communicate as a human being with talking is Whisper and some kind of TTS. We will install both of this. We try if it works. I'm not sure because I didn't do it for 2.0. The idea is that we run in problems and you see how you could solve a lot of problems. It's just a standard procedure. And yeah, let's do it. We start with Whisper, and we now you hit apply, and this will restart again. Let's see. And oh wow, first time we direct get an error. Okay, so don't panic. It is like it is. So um, let's see. I guess extension fields. Maybe it is not installed really. So the thing is you good ls, and here we have an, and remember if you start that you should use your very important CMD Linux SH. I'm already in here, but just to remember, otherwise a lot of things will go wrong if you don't do it. All the things I show you later, it is really important to be in this path. So what we now looking is for, you see here is some update wizard, and we try this first. This is the first /update sh, and this is a really comfortable routine. You see you can update your UI, but we don't have to because we just install the newest shit, and we now hit here install update extension requirements and B. So what is important here is even if you install something here, yeah, not every time, but very often this will show up here, even if it's not the standard supported things. So this is the first thing you try install something from here or from here. It doesn't work, and you go in this update procedure, and you see we have here this lovely Whisper STT. So we hit E, and it tries to download and update. It does both. If it's not installed, I'm not sure. If it was installed, um, it installs it, and on the other hand, it also updates this shit. So yeah, hope it doesn't take ages. And yeah, I did a few things wrong in the other manual. What was really funny was, you remember I was working with these we don't have connection to the back end, perhaps. But you know, I was working with these model, and I cannot run the transformers. And if you really look close in the video, you see that it writes transformers is already loaded. I guess it's because of the GUF format. So you cannot load it double. So it's working. That is why it was so fast. And but if you tick it, it tries to load it twice, and it runs in an error. So yeah, you should really look what the command line tells you. Yeah, but you know, it's the first time I do some of the videos, and I have to deal with a lot of other stuff like recording, and so yeah, I didn't see it. Sorry, my fault. Um, so that's it. How it is. Maybe we can see some other things. So what maybe is also interesting is we go in the parameters and chat. You see, here is here are the personalities of as an assistant, and the example. We cannot load this, perhaps. Um, it's ready. And just to bring this to an end, and it's just you describe the character, yeah, John Doe, and write a few lines and a greeting message, and then you have your first character. Perhaps that is a completely science to build these characters. Um, Here it is called just character to chat, but in the professional world they call it agents, and they really train what they do and how they react over this fields here. And I will do a completely video about this, how to do a character for chatting and how to make an agent. But both is really the same. So let's get to our install. It's here installed. So we n nothing. We are ready here, and let's start Linux sh again and hope that our error gets fixed. So perhaps it was denied by an error. Loading, it is not loaded. You see this here. So we tick this every time this happens. If it doesn't work, it gets an error and is not loading, which is good. Otherwise, you run in really serious problems. I had this a few times with an older version, but this is really robust now. So let's try it again. And success. You see, Whisper is loading. This is an error message, or it's not an error message. It's some procedures Whisper uses which can be dangerous, and which will be in future versions of, I guess, Torch not allowed anymore. So they have to change the code, or maybe if I do in 1 year the same tutorial, I have to do it because then it will not work anymore. So this is what it says. So yeah. Now, don't get afraid, you get another error, and I told you it is a pain in the ass with the plugins. So, but I guess this is not the best one. If you see these Python things, 311, a lot of things, it's normally that the character is kicked out, and it's wants a character. Let's see. So see, it's the plugin or the extension is loaded, but here's no character. And you can now here go and example, and boom, you have now the character here. And yeah, the easiest thing is to for newbies is go to parameters, um, and just save this again now. And now it should save the STTS and the character again. Let's try it. I'm even not completely sure. That's why I make these tutorials to even to check myself, which I learned, if this is true what I'm talking about. Let's see. We just go out of here, start it again, and let's see if it runs through now. Yeah, without any errors. So sometimes it makes an error just if you reload the things, but now, no, it is. Thanks. What I'm wondering is, you see, it was with the assistant, and I guess I started with example, maybe, or maybe I'm wrong. So now we have one plugin installed, and wondering what does it do, where it is, what we do with this. It's really easy. Um, this kind of plugins are normally, let's see. Normally I should sorry, guys. Normally I should. Okay. Let's try F5 to reload the page again. And yeah, funny. Let's try the assistant. Okay. It doesn't load the whisper thing. So let's try it again. A whisper that gets our lovely information about that this is not. Aha! And now you see, I go back to our girl. Here is whisper. And here you can configure a few things. Um, it uses CUDA. If you run really out of memory, you can try using CPU, but I guess it in the newest version, what we have, Ooga Booga, in the environment, it doesn't support it, but yeah, let's try it. And the interesting thing, you see, you can, if you wonder, this is just English, and the other ones are multilingual, which is really interesting. Um, and let me show you something. Also, this is a language you talk to the model, yeah. And also, you see here there are a lot of languages, but these are the packages which contains the language things. And you now see what I told you. Just this package here uses about what did we have? 1.5 GB for my monitor setup, and you see we are about 3.5. So I guess this package alone takes takes 1.5 GB, and even if you take, you can go here higher, and I guess they are 4 5 GB. Well, they are brilliant from the text to speech, but yeah, it all depends on um, t- safe VRAM, yeah. So, and I'm not sure if this works. Meanwhile, we record, but it's as easy as that. You press the record button and you can normally talk to the model. Maybe it's not working because I am recording, yeah. And let's see, um, what should we ask her? Yeah. And you see, what I forget because I never did it a long time. Um, you have to say that the microphone is allowed to be used by the browser. So I guess it always it gets my soul. Yeah. Um, so perhaps we have to load the model. Otherwise, this is just a dump website. Um, and maybe we can see the message with the tensor cores. Um, for, I do this. I guess it. I know this funny thing. Now it works. That's what I told you. I already I always set this maybe from the update or whatever. So it's loaded. Just for science, I always do this. I go here and load the instruction template, the ML template again, because sometimes if you do extensions, the whole process goes get mad, and it's really important sometimes to save this. So we come back to our chat and say, um, how is it to be an AI assistant? You see, it's instantly that's the great things about Uga Booga. Yeah, you have a lot of problems installing sometimes, but the basic is brilliant. It's so fast and it's so yeah, it's yeah. We just now press the button and you can talk to this character and to every character you want. Done. Really easy. So perhaps if we can talk to her, it would be nice if she can answer us. And for beginners, um, try this Cilero TTS. It's the easiest to install, and it has great voices. So, but so guys, sorry, the recording gets interrupted, but um, installing Cilero was the same way like it was with Whisper, and it worked. We can go and hit apply here, and you see both working. I had the same. I have to go
Well,
through
I try to keep things.
through the update process, and yeah, that's everything. So we can go here and look to the model, and I hope you can hear her talking. And so, hi, hello, I am a girl, and
Hey, hello, I am a
I
girl.
don't hear it, but I hope you hear it on the recording. And yeah, you can change the voices here, and perhaps you have to make the extension active and play TTS automatically means she tries to speak without if it's generated she just talks. And what I like is to show message text under the player. So this is this one. If you want to get rid of it, just untick this box. So yeah, now we can try. Um, we can talk to her. Hi, how are you? And well, I will not hear it, but I hope you will
Hi
hear
there.
it.
I'm
And
doing
yeah,
great.
so
Thanks for
we're just
asking.
talking.
Just really energized today after a
So
morning
now
hike and some
you
early
can
coding
talk
work.
to your
How
character,
about you?
and the character
What's
can
been
talk
keeping
to
you busy
you.
lately?
Um, yeah, I hope you like it. And yeah, let's see in the next episode. And yeah, well, we will try to install a bit more. Like Celero has this bug if the answers got long. It's really um, crashing the whole Uber Booga thing. So this we try to install this next, and this is great. Concrete is much more advanced. It also have an auto-generated voice sync. So there is a folder with voices. You put a 10 seconds WAV file in it, and you have a completely new voice. 10 seconds of WAV is enough to um, to reproduce this voice, which is unbelievable. And also, doesn't have the limitation. It has a limitation, but it has to be a very, very long text to reach it. I just did it accidentally because my character flips completely out. So I hope this is for now. Yeah, I hope you had a great time and see you next time.